What's happening, YouTube? Welcome to another day and another vlog. Going through a to-do list and getting myself set up for the day. I've been up since 4 a.m. It's actually 8 a.m. now. Just walked Goose. I've been working on my email list and I'm going to take a chest day. I want to talk about enjoying the process. One thing I need to work on this is fixing the color settings. I haven't figured those out yet on this Osmo Pocket. So it still looks a bit washed out or black when I edit stuff, but whatever. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Goose was getting bothered by a fly. It's summer, right? There was a fly in the house. Because of that, I think I only got like 5-ish hours of sleep. And I did legs last night and it was really warm. So I'm like about a kilo up in weight today. Mostly water weight. I can feel my face is puffy and I can just film. Just totally fine. Because of the lack of sleep, I want to be extra hydrated. The pre-workout stack is 2 sea salt rice cakes with jam. So there's a bit of sodium there. Help retain more water. I've got my pre-workout from Sports Jack 2.0. I'm actually running low on this. I say enjoy the process, having a bit of variety from the gym that you normally train at, where I make content, or it's like my work gym, to a gym where I can fuel myself more, I can flex, I can fuel myself a bit more. I feel I can focus on the long version again. It's a little burst of inspiration, but I need it. I didn't know I needed it. Bag. Make sure everything's charged. I'm gonna record another vlog chest day, and I'm gonna upload this at some point. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the gym. Hey, good morning. All right, we are here in the gym. I've got a push mid chest focus session. I've always been tracking your training, so bicep curls and stuff, because they're like the lagging part I want to work on, especially during the cut, which means I want to use all the energy on that first. So I'm gonna start with the preacher curl. Warm up sets, see where we're at. And I got a lot of content to film today. Like I mentioned, I didn't sleep much. Bad quality of sleep. So sleep maxing is super important for recovery, right? There's like so much science being like not enough sleep, you can't recover. Basically, if you're gonna get less sleep, and you know you're gonna get a sleep because you're going to bed later, but you still have to get up at a certain time, get the supplements, CMA, zinc, some melatonin, some electrolytes when you wake up in the morning, extra caffeine, extra creatine. Quantity might be less, but the quality will be better, and also your recovery will be better. It'll make a big difference. Have to love the journey more than the destination. I'm so guilty of that. Always chasing the destination, never enjoying the journey. Okay, first set. That was just heavy enough to keep warm without swinging too much. It's a bit awkward here because my ribs dig in, and then if I go too far, I can feel my right ligament stretching. It needs a warm up on the bicep. I am so guilty of always chasing the next goal. I never enjoyed the journey. Everyone was a powerlifter in my 20s, right? I had a goal of a 300 kilo deadlift. I got to 270 at 83 kilos, which is 3 times body weight, which I say is pretty respectable. And I've always I remember I hit 200. I was like, okay, 210. Once I hit 210, I was like, 220. And when I hit 220, I was like, okay, cool, my life will change. Because it's 5 blue plates, right? Life didn't change. I was like 230, 240. I always felt empty. Always felt empty on the inside, chasing the next goal. Like chasing a goal in career, chasing women, chasing a partner, chasing all these things. If I spend my life chasing, I'll never be satisfied. And I'm really coming to that realization. I can't keep chasing stuff, you know? I can't keep chasing the same different things, the same things. I have to enjoy the journey, the process. It's hard because, you know, like you're broke, you need money, so you're chasing money because you think that'll fix your problems, and it will fix your problems. And it's hard to focus on the fun and the journey when you're in the shit, when your life sucks, when you don't have money, when you're broke, or you see that tunnel vision. And the best skill to develop is to just get yourself out of it, because your head will talk you down. A big part also of training here is I'm so all in or nothing that I struggle with my head. My head talks me down. I talk myself. I am my biggest critic, my biggest hater. And I can't take a compliment for shit. I don't celebrate my wins. So I just talk myself down, and I was like, okay, I gotta be here. I gotta be a little bit narcissistic. It's good lighting. I gotta feel myself. I gotta focus, because that makes me feel good. And I can, whatever little good I have in my life for myself, I should double down on that. I feel guilty for feeling good. So then I'm like, it's a shit show. Anyways, next set. One more. One more. One more. Oh, that's good. It's so easy to just look in the mirror and be like, I can point out 15 imperfections I see of myself. Can't tell you a single positive thing about me though. That's so messed up. That's so messed up. That's so messed up. And it's not even training. It's not about body dysmorphia. Sure, that's like a part of it. But it's like, it's been really good to run my own business. It's been really good to learn to be about myself, to be building something that's like real. Because then you make promises to yourself that you have to keep and you follow through them. That way you build trust in yourself, and that way you fall in love with yourself, right? Because you follow through with what you said. I know I'm not the only one with this that struggles with this. I know that a lot of people struggle with this. That's why we outsource things. And so I started outsourcing things about halfway into the running the business in the year. I started like buying courses, education. Not that I've never been against courses, but I was like, I've been really on the verge of mentorship. Like I was like, I know I don't know it all. I gotta admit it. That's like the first step, the first realization is being honest with yourself and admitting that, you know what, you don't know it all and you can figure it out, sure, but like you can also, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay. And that's what we're gonna do, ask you for help. My arms prioritized the past half a year have genuinely grown. I can tell. I've never had so much bicep development in my life. And it's only because I prioritize them first. Training them 2-3 times a week. I have all the workouts. That's why I have a plan, otherwise I forget it. Anyways, folks, that's it. I have a title for this video. It's gonna be called Stop Being Your Biggest Critic or something like that. Come on. Pass out, I'm gonna pass out. Gotta love the process, man. You gotta love the journey. Gotta love the process. I just feel really heavy today. Wow. Wow, that felt heavy. Also, my break was like not done yet. My timer went off in the app. I technically didn't rest my allocated period. But like, you know, compounds, you want like 3 minutes. Isolations, you can't get away with like bicep curls, you can get away with like 2 minutes, but still, you want to take the 3-minute break. It's better. More rest, won't hurt you. 17.5, 8 reps, that's fine. That'll do me. You know, the floor, like test the nails on the wooden floor. So I'm like a light sleeper, so I could hear everything. I feel my brain is deprived of sleep a little bit. Yesterday was like day, so I'm holding on to water, sleep deprived, and I'm dieting around a calorie deficit. So my body now, I was like, I can feel I'm starving this morning. My cravings are gonna be like through the roof this morning, the whole day. So I have to be even more systemized. My 10 a.m. oatmeal is gonna be the best thing this morning. It's gonna be later, actually. I'm gonna film more stuff after today. So it's fine, because it means I can have my eating window later in the day. As long as you're busy, when you're busy, you can't think of the hunger, it's better. You know, I want to let it get to your head. And I've got soft or squash, like flavored 0 calorie in my water to keep my hunger down, keep the liquid up. Always better on the second set. I'm warmed up by then. I'm like, I have a bit more oomph to give. But there's a difference in my peaks, right? My left peak has way more. I mean, also I'm a little blind around my glasses. Yeah, I mean, we're all asymmetrical, but I feel way better connection here than here. And I've been chasing arms all my life. Not really chasing, but chasing. And I only like stop chasing them and prioritize them. Made a massive difference. Do them first. Do the lagging area first. If it's your glutes, if it's your legs, if it's whatever's lagging and you want to build that up, use that energy you have first on that first. That's it. After this, then I'm moving into chest stuff. And because I'm in this gym, normally I do dumbbell bench, but I have the opportunity to use a bunch of machines that I don't normally have. Their own profiles, resistance angles. So I'm going to move into one chest press machine instead. Right, that's it. That's it. Chasing quality over quantity. All right, so bench press. So I've got 2 movements for chest, something press and an adduction movement. We'll see. Let's play around with this one here. Let's see. Let's see what we have. Good. All right. We do this. We do this shit. It's gonna be too easy. No, let's try 3 plates. Oh, it's like a stretch in the bottom. Oh, that's better. It's like all my 20s were focused on the destination. I was like, I'm just gonna get jacked. I didn't take the time to learn and the process, and I gotta do that, man. The more I talk about it, the more I believe it as well. Maybe I'm trying to delusionally talk myself into this thing. Stay consistent. Don't try so much shit. I'm laughing because it's so true. It's what I preach now. I really want to focus on this cut, right? And I'm staying consistent and I'm really reframing about like rushing this cut. And again, not chasing the destination. I'm focusing on the journey to get me there. And as long as I'm better, 1% better every day or every week, on average, I'll get there, right? That's what you should be focusing on. This arm vein is pumped like crazy. This too, but like this one's like, I can feel the bicep like contracting when I'm pressing. I sit too. I want to arch like powerlifting is. I want to use my legs and everything. I'm trying not to, right? Oh. Oh. Wait. Oh. What? Oh. Oh. Like even on Monday's push session, I actually dropped the incline dumbbells. And of course, the deficit, and I was tired from the weekend and the deficit's getting to me. We went to stay at 40 as an incline and my form was getting so sloppy. I went down to 32s and did a bit less, but better quality. Sometimes I wish I could put myself in another person's shoes to see myself from an outside perspective, to actually appreciate. I think also this is why I'm starting these vlogs. If I can voice my thoughts out loud and eventually I'll believe what I have to say that's positive about me. All right, one more set. All right, last set. Yep. Oh. That was it. So we've got a adduction chest fly movement to do. The length's pretty good here. It's like, it's cool stuff, man. Let's see what we have. Maybe I can. That's gonna be like, it's like, I think it's good enough. That's my chest hair sticking out. Wow. I'm wearing the cap because the hair gets messy. But you know, now, like, I feel all right. Like I said, like, with the sleep and stuff. I definitely feel the hunger cravings, and I think it's gonna be worse in the evening tonight because it's sunny as well. And it's sunny, and almost like the kids are out playing, the friends are out playing kind of thing. So when I do stuff, of course, I'm staying locked in and focused on my stuff. Now my meal structure can be like, let's say, 11 a.m. is gonna be my oatmeal and chicken. It's like, I'm gonna do chicken, rice, and vegetables, of course. I did my watermelon, or I think I have some watermelon. Watermelon is my go-to snack through summer to get me through the whole cut now. I don't count the calories. It's like 200 to 400 calories, give or take. But it's water weight, it's volume, and even those calories. But because I'm walking 15 to 20K steps upwards around the day, I'm inadequate enough deficit calories, I think, to make up for it because the scale's moving and the fat's moving slowly. If I were to make adjustments based on how I did week to week emotionally, I'd be starving and underperforming. Something in bicep to bicep here as much as I can to get the chest squeezing. Not arms bent, but bicep to bicep. I could have bent my arms to cheat, but no. One more. Oh, that burned like a bitch. It's like if I do this, everything else takes over, right? If you do this, because you're showing the momentum arm or the abduction of the pec fibers, that's so they line up way better. Oh, wow, that killed. This I'm filming about 20 glute exercises because I'm gonna rotate between vlog style stuff, value education stuff, because I need to build and provide content as a. I also want you guys to know who I am as a person and vlog for myself and hopefully for the 5 people watching this, because I also enjoy it. Okay, we have one more set and then I'm basically done with the main stuff. Then I've got some shoulder press and decline abs. I did abs yesterday technically, but there were 2 half-assed bodyweight sets. So I think I want to do something with some load and potentially a bit more on oblique focus today. Look at that angle, bro. Look at that angle, bro. Man's massive, bro. I took myself up more, not down. Never took yourself down. Always took yourself up, right? Next motto. Next motto. Well, like that. Damn. 6.5. Quality over quantity. Oh no, I'm too big to get in the machine. Nice. Gotta stay focused, man. Gotta stay focused on what matters the most long term. That's where the vision is, right? And another thing, we're gonna talk about this now. I'm just gonna rant. I'm gonna talk about this. But you know, life's unfair, right? Life's unfair, and you have to life max. You can't be a victim. So much I want to talk about. I gotta like note this all down because I've been talking this a lot. I've been thinking about this as well. I've had a rough childhood. I've had like immigrant, foreign parents, all this yada yada stuff, the usual stuff, which to me is the usual stuff, and to others it's like, wow, this is horrible, right? And I've made my foreign immigrant hard life my identity. So I was like, because I've had such a hard life, I deserve success in life. It's a given. Like, I'll be Schwarzenegger, which is not how it works. You know, everyone's had a shit life. You have to kind of go get it, right? And I'm really reframing that. And I think I've made my 20s all of my like, I, me. No, it's like, whatever, man, it's life. And life is unfair, so you do have to use the best angles. You do have to go to the best shape. You do have to be fit. Because I was like, I don't necessarily need to be in shape. I'm a powerlifter. My expertise will talk to me. And sure, it will, but I don't. You have to have like 40 years of expertise and be really good in a certain thing, or be jacked in shape, because that's also like an authority thing. So I've just been kind of in the middle, and I was like, I'll be different and I'll stand out to the other guys. And you can, but you make life so much harder. And why put yourself at more disadvantages? Like, why? You don't need to put yourself in more disadvantages. Put yourself in every possible advantage scenario in life that you can. So it's said. Up. Too easy. Skinny bitch. Up. I'm running out of energy, I can tell. I only had my 2 regular rice cakes pre-workout this morning. I was very alert and awake this morning from 4 a.m. till 7:30 when I was like doing a lot of work. I can tell my brain's getting a bit overloaded now. You have to put yourself in every advantageous position you can. If I could, I'd move tomorrow to somewhere where it's like made for English-speaking influencer type people, you know? Because I am in a disadvantage being here, but also I am in an advantage here because I'm a foreigner, I'm outgoing, I speak English, so it's easier for me to stand out in this small town in Norway specifically. But because I also don't speak the language and my content is geolocated in Norway, I have to break through harder through sheer volume posting, right? To give and take. Versus say I went to an English-speaking country with a gym with a bunch of other influencers, then there'd be like 100 dudes like me and girls. Here, there are 5 of them. So that's competition. That's also like in this perspective. Up. God, this would never seem so working. It's all the bench stuff. Yeah, these run out so quickly, man. All the pushing, all the bench stuff kills my shoulders. All right, so like I said, I did these yesterday, but they weren't the best quality. Half-assed. Oh, crash the phone. Yeah, that's a lie. I'm done. All right, then the last thing is to check out the shape. How are we feeling today? How are we looking today? Like a kilo heavier today. Lots of water. I can tell I'm retaining water. It's the last part I gotta lose now, all right? Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow for more. I'm done for now.